So we're here at NAB 2018 at the Western Digital stand at the Frame.io station together with Emery, and we're going to take a closer look at the new Frame.io.
RedShark News at NAB 2018 is brought to you by Adamus, Unlock Creativity, Black Magic Design, amazing solutions for film, post-production, and television. G Technology, the go-to drives for creative professionals. Frame.io, the collaboration platform for video teams.
So Emery, can you talk to me about what's coming for Frame.io?
Yeah, so here at NAB we're announcing the all-new Frame.io, which is shipping later this summer, and it's been rewritten from the ground up. So we launched Frame.io 3 years ago here at NAB, and we grew from 0 users to now over 500,000. Along that journey, we really had to kind of reassess our entire technology stack, and we're preparing for some major growth over the coming years. So we decided to rebuild the core parts of Frame.io. So the all-new Frame.io coming later this summer is pretty much a completely new code base, new back-end, new front-end, new media transcoding pipeline. It's going to be significantly more stable, more secure, and a lot faster. So we've really focused on speed and security. It's up to 100 times faster. Projects can now have thousands and thousands and thousands of assets. It will load very quickly, it'll scroll very quickly. So really huge focus on performance. And we also we're adding enhancing a bunch of the core features and functionality. So Frame.io has always been for video collaboration, that's what we do. But filmmaking is a composite of all the creative arts. It's writing, photography, illustration, design. And so we're introducing a bunch of new content types so you can better work with all the types of creative media that you work with in the video creation process. So we have enhanced support for viewing images, which I can show you here. We support hundreds of raw image formats in full resolution up to 8K. So the images works like uploading video. You upload your images, we store that original image completely untouched, but we create a full resolution proxy. So I have one loaded here. We have a couple great features, things like a loop tool. So I can press shift and see 100% resolution of wherever I'm hovering. And if I click, I'll get zoomed into 100% right on that location. We have a slider for resolution. Once you're zoomed in 100%, we have this image map. So if it's a really high resolution image, you can navigate around it efficiently and effectively. Of course, all of our annotation tools work with the image viewer just like they work with audio, just like they work with video. So that's the new image viewer. We're also introducing a new audio viewer that has some great tools for audio. 50% of video is audio. And we now have waveform support and audio meters, and of course that just runs all in the browser. We're also introducing a multi-page PDF viewer, and that's for supporting things like scripts and storyboards. Our annotations are page-based, so you can leave an annotation on a page of the storyboard, and when you click the comment, it'll take you to that correct page. So really expanding the collaboration tool set to work with all the types of creative media that you work with during the video creation process. We're also introducing some new core collaboration features. We've always had frame-based comments, but we're introducing range-based comments, so you can leave a comment from an in to an out point. We're also introducing @mentions, so you can more easily communicate with your colleagues. We have something that we're introducing called Presence. And Presence gives you a live view of who's watching the video, and it even shows you where that person is viewing it on the timeline. And the whole idea of Presence is creating more serendipitous collaboration. If I see that you're watching the video, that might spur a conversation right then and there. I'll say, oh, hey, you're watching it, let's have a conversation about this, instead of having a scheduled meeting, things like that. We're introducing clip analytics, so you can see full clip history, who's viewed it, when they last viewed it, and how many times it's been viewed. So when you're dying to know, like, hey, did my client watch this, or did my colleague watch this? I'm waiting to get feedback. If you see that they watched it, but they didn't leave any feedback, you can poke them and say, hey, what's going on? I need you to check it out. The next version of Frame.io is going to be fully enterprise ready. And for us, that means 3 things. We're introducing watermarking, so you can set a custom watermark for all incoming footage. We're introducing lifecycle policies. So when you're working in a large media organization, like a broadcast environment, where there's thousands of people potentially uploading to Frame.io, we have customers like that. Chances are those people don't really clean up after themselves. They upload a bunch of stuff for a project, they're kind of done with the project, and they just leave it there. Now you can set up a policy that says after X number of days, if this asset hasn't been touched, it will automatically be moved or removed from Frame.io. And then last but not least is security. Earlier this year, we announced that there's a major security effort in Frame.io. We're investing millions of dollars to make Frame.io the most secure collaboration platform on the market. We took a look at what existed in the market in terms of security, and we actually see an opportunity to not just meet the highest standards of security, but far exceed them. So we've hired a new team of cloud security experts. These are PhDs, some really brilliant cloud security experts that are working on not only making Frame.io the most secure solution, but also working on our security and compliance efforts. So later this summer, we're going to be fully compliant. We're going to have MPAA compliance, SOC 2 Type 1 compliance, SOC 2 Type 2 later in the year. If you don't know what any of that stuff means, it just means that Frame.io is going to be a very, very secure place to store your content.
So all of this together, that's you receiving feedback from your customers, or how did this new version came to be?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said earlier, I mean, the foundation was rebuilding the foundation and making that choice to rebuild the application from the ground up was really just the incredible scaling that's happened over the past couple of years and needing to prepare for the future scaling. And then of course we talk to our customers all the time, and a lot of these features are driven by those customers, their feedback.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks so much.
All right, thanks very much.
Do you like our NAB coverage? Then make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.